Missouri Valley's Cody Gilpin takes home third in the boys race here at the WIC meet. It kind of leads Missouri Valley to the team title. Cody, just talk about your day overall. A lot of good competition, a good race, and you come out third. Just your thoughts?
Well, really, my only goal was to stick with Quentin Dreyer from IKM, and I've been working all season to stick with him. And I was really hoping my team would come up, stick with me as well, and we finished strong, and it felt good.
And not only did you stick with Quentin, you were able to get the best of him. What do you feel like was the difference maker to allow you to do that?
It was just a beautiful day. Legs felt good. Been thinking about it all day, all night. I really wanted to compete today.
What does it mean? I guess you call it your home course, a course you're familiar with, to be able to perform like you did.
I don't know. We just came out and compete. We were real comfortable here. We ran it on Friday, so we knew how to run it, where to run it, and it felt good.
Talk about this course. So what are some of the things you like about it? What are some of the things that maybe make this a little bit tough?
Our coach makes sure to throw some hills in there. Those are definitely the hardest parts. Otherwise, it's pretty evenly flat and hilly, but we like it.
As a team, it's been a really good year for you guys. It's kind of evident today by winning the conference title. What does that mean for you guys to be able to bring the WIC tournament trophy back to Missouri Valley?
We've been thinking about it all year. We just really wanted it, and it just feels great to finally meet that goal. It's amazing.
What's this team capable of going forward?
We're capable of anything. We just got to put our minds to it and just keep running well like we have been all year. And I really think we can go to Fort Dodge.
How do you individually, as well as your team as a whole, try to attack this next week or so to get you ready for the biggest meets of the year with state qualifying and then hopefully state as well?
Well, we just go out at one practice at a time. We're working hard every single practice, trying to get better, competing with each other, and really want to push each other.
Underwood's Gable Porter takes home second of the Western Iowa Conference meet. Gable, a lot of good competition, but you come home second. Just your thoughts on today?
It was pretty fun. There's a lot of good kids. I just kept running.
Talk about this course. What are some of the things that maybe made this challenging? What were some of the things you felt like you did really well?
The flats made it more challenging for me because my legs are so much shorter than everybody, so it's harder to keep their speed. But the hills helped because I like running hills. I don't know.
Talk about your season to this point. It seems like you just keep getting better, meet in and meet out. What's been the secret?
I don't know, just keep practicing and working hard. I still have wrestling practices, so those help keep me in shape too.
You mentioned wrestling, standout wrestler for Underwood. Is this a situation where cross country kind of helps you for wrestling and getting into shape come later on in the winter?
Yeah, it's I had a match a few weeks ago, and I think cross country really helped me stay in shape for that.
How do you try to attack what's left of the season? You're going to have state qualifying meet coming up and hopefully the state meet. What do you need to do to get to where you want to be?
I don't know, just keep practicing hard and run as fast as I can.
Logan Magnolia's Courtney Spore takes second here at the WIC meet to lead Logan Magnolia, who edges AHSTW for the team title here. Courtney, a strong showing for you. Just your thoughts on the day?
Overall, I think it went really good. All the girls ran super well. Personally, I've just been having some allergies been going on, so it was a little difficult for me to breathe, but other than that, it was really good.
Yeah, and on a course like that, obviously anytime you're on a course, I'm sure that's challenging, but a course like this, that there's a lot of terrain, how tough is that?
It's pretty hard, I would say, and then there's been a lot of turns and stuff that definitely slow your time down a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good.
First couple minutes, you got right out there and you were kind of going toe-to-toe with Peyton. I know she pulled away late, but what were some of the things you feel like you attacked really well on the course early on?
Early on, I think my goal is just to try to stay with Peyton as long as possible. She's a great, she's a really good, inspiration for me. So that was just kind of my goal, try to see how long I could stick with her. Talk
about this team. You guys win another conference title, fourth in a row. I know this one maybe feels a little different given the graduations and stuff you guys have had, but what does it mean to still be atop the conference?
It feels really good. And just this year, we've lost some really good girls, and we haven't beat Avoca this whole year yet, and then we finally got them today, so it's a really big deal.
How do you guys try to build off this going ahead to the next couple meets that are coming up, which are pretty big ones, with state qualifying and then hopefully the state meet as well?
Yeah, hopefully everyone can just stay healthy and everyone just does their best to keep their distance from people, and hopefully we can go to state.
Tri-Center's Peyton Pagan claims their third Western Iowa Conference cross-country meet title. Peyton, what does that mean? There's a lot of really good runners in this conference. You've won this meet 3 times.
Yeah, this conference has a lot of talented runners, so it feels great, and especially my senior year.
Yeah, talk about this course. It kind of looks like it's probably a little bit of a challenging one. What were some of the things on it that you kind of had to key in on, and what made it tough?
Oh, well, like the first start of my season I had mono, and then we thought it was over, but I kept continuing collapsing, and they found out that like my heart is like trying so hard to defeat the virus, so then like I don't get enough blood in my head and legs. That's what's happening, so I have to overcome that. It's been challenging.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about that challenge. It's been far from a clean year for you. I know not the way you wanted it to go, but what have you learned during this time?
I learned that like you're literally gonna have to come for anything, like a major comeback. So,
given the circumstances surrounding this year, I know you've won a lot of meets, but since you have come back, has it felt maybe a little bit sweeter knowing everything you've had to go through to get back out here on the course?
Yeah, like I said, like a comeback, I'm just gonna have to rest and understand that this happened. So,
talk about your race today. What did you do well?
I was nervous. I was like, oh, I don't want this to happen again, but I just started off slow, checked my heart rate during the race, and it was fine, so I kicked it in at the end.
Where do you go from here? You're starting to maybe kind of get back into the form you were at before you were sidelined. I know you've got lofty goals. How do you try to achieve those?
Well, my goal, I'm trying to get back to where I was. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to keep trying hard for state because I only have districts left, so.
What else do you feel like you need to work on between now and then to get ready for another run at the state title?
Definitely get back into the shape I was, so a lot of hills, long runs, and stuff like that.
Trainers Cole Dooley wins the Western Iowa Conference meet here today. Cole, pretty dominant performance for you. Just your thoughts on being able to claim that conference title?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a pretty good conference this year. We've got a really good senior class with Brett McGee, Quentin Dreyer, and others like that. And I knew it was going to be a tough one coming out here. Unfortunately, I don't think Brett was feeling the best, so he wasn't at his top performance. But about 400 meters in, I just wanted to take it, and I just kept going the whole race, and yeah.
How much of an emphasis did you have on being able to start fast, knowing there were a lot of really good runners in the field?
Yeah, at first my plan was just to stick with whoever was in first the whole time, but then we went out and I just wasn't comfortable with that pace, so I made it my own pace and just kept going.
What about this course? Do you feel like you attacked real well, or what about this course do you feel like maybe gave you a little bit of fits?
Usually I'm really bad on the hills, but I think in the past it's just been my mental, and today I came in and I was mentally strong on the hills and I attacked them, and then I just on the downhills I just relaxed more, and I think I really did well there.
I believe this is the third different trainer runner to win the WIC in the last 3 years, with Derek doing it last year and Jerry the year before. What's that kind of say about the program you guys have going there?
Yeah, I've had a lot of great runners before me, and fortunately last year I was able to run with Derek and learn a lot from him, and he's really helped me.
Do you feel like as we get into the state qualifying meets next week and then ultimately the state meet, you're beginning to run some of your best times and best performances?
Yeah, I'm just going into state feeling in shape, feeling fit. And
how do you try to get ready for that?
just train hard and keep going.